life in Florida? Well, I'm at Camp Hawley, and I'm going to take an airboat out there, somewhere out there, and we're going to go searching for some gators and animals and go for a nice airboat ride. So come along with me and let's enjoy this wild airboat ride here and a good time at Camp Hawley. Here we are at Camp Hawley, and there's the Gator Grill. I'm sure I'll be there later. Let's take a walk inside. Last time I was here was 4 years ago. They've done a lot of things since then. And we're going to go on a gator ride today. I got the restrooms over there. Nice big chair here. Get your photo taken. Kids no playing on the chair. Photos only. And you got the Gator Grill right there. Well, look at this beautiful place. Nice early morning. They're expecting rain today, but who knows if we'll get it or not, but they are expecting it. There's the gift shop. There's Cat. And I just paid for my ticket for a nice airboat ride. Look at this beautiful gift shop. Got a lot of nice items here, isn't that nice? And we got some baby alligators in here. Look at these guys.
They are 6 months old.
They're 6 months old. Boy, look at them. Cute, huh? We're walking to the airboat.
Stop it.
All right, gotta go down the gate here.
I know.
All right.
Alright, how many people you got in your group?
Just 2.
2 of you? Alright, I'll get you guys started with back right here. How many of you guys? 2? Come on up. Just you 2 up here.
I'm solo.
Get you in this middle row.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to gators and dolphins, whatever we can find out here. There, look at that. Thank you, that was nice.
Okay.
He's leading the way.
So on average, we're at the start of the St. John's River here.
Yep.
It's all based off rain. So the time of year would depend on that water level. So right now we're in our drought season. Our water level is low right now. At the edge of the tree line out there in the main river, you're looking at 2 feet or less. In the main channel, it could vary 7 feet right now.
It's not even. So you were in line if you fell off the boat to stand up.
Majority of the time, yes.
Correct. Yeah.
And then especially back here in this trail, we're just traveling through inches of water. So, but that's the beauty of airboats. They're flat on bottom. You just need millimeters of water to start sliding. The only thing is, no brakes, no reverse. Chase down after their prey. Back here, they just have to sit or slowly walk, waiting for them to bump into that and eat it. Which back here you can still find fish and turtles hanging out, snakes and birds as well. And that would be their most common prey. There is bigger land life out here, like otters and possums and raccoons and hogs, turkey, deer. Then there's us humans, of course. We're on their list. Yes, they eat our animals. So they're not very picky, especially because of the fact that they don't have taste buds. They don't really taste their food. So anything counts. Simply the opportunist. When opportunity comes, they are going to take it no matter what.
Got one right there. He's just watching us.
back here is perfect feeding. You can see they're kind of going after anything and everything that moves a little bit. They're trying to figure out what's food, what's not food, what's a threat, what's not a threat. And with this shallow mud, minnows get trapped in it, frogs, grasshoppers. So they have to eat. They have to find their own food because mom doesn't find it for them. So she may be active in their life, but she's only there for protection. She doesn't go to the grocery store, she doesn't cook. All she does is protect.
If we grilled him.
If you grilled him,
Yeah, I want to grill him.
you can. That's too small. It's like a kebab.
It's like a.
I don't think he likes
it's like
that.
a little pig. I mean, like it's like a. Right?
Usually, like when it comes to the hunting season for gators, people get like a 4-foot gator.
There is a,
They can
so-
stuff the
yeah.
whole thing in their smoker.
And there is a the hunting season.
Yeah, we have a hunting season for them. There's like limits on how small of a gator you can get. You can't kill anything less than 4 feet. Like size wise is how big. There's no limit how big. You can kill the biggest gator.
Couple more, yeah.
What was that?
And then you barbecue.
Some babies there.
Yeah, you could fry them, you could barbecue them, you could smoke them. It's the same with a lot of foods. It all depends on who's cooking and how
So
they're
do you
cooking
think
it.
these are from like the same, like those are brothers and sisters right there?
Yeah,
And
hanging out this
they're
close in this
hanging
vicinity
out
like
that?
this.
Look
they're
at
all
them.
siblings.
Now I got a question, Anthony. When you get those gator bites in the market or the restaurant, they're actually gator bites?
Those are gator bites.
All right.
That's a good question.
Those we get.
I'm here with Blake and Bree. We just did the airboat ride together, and I wanted to get their thoughts on it. So let you guys tell me what you think about it.
I thought it was an awesome time. If you ever come down to Camp Holly, make sure you see Captain Anthony as your tour guide. He does a great job. He'll take you to see some gators.
It'll definitely be a good experience.
Well, folks, I'm with Anthony. He's my airboat captain. We just got back from the airboat ride, which was fantastic. What can you tell us about this place, Anthony?
Well, Camp Holly has been here since 1912. We're one of the oldest lasting airboat businesses around here where we do our tours. And not to mention just airboat rides, but we have a tiki bar and a restaurant with delicious food and drinks.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in there for some of those gator bites and maybe even a drink, folks. We'll see you in the restaurant. Here's the Gator's Grill. Let's take a look inside. Look at this. Very nice. Well, you can eat in here or eat outside at the bar. This is probably where I'm going to go next and get a bite to eat, maybe a drink. Isn't this nice? And it's like the bar is getting busy here. People just got off the boat ride and new group going on. Look at that. You got a little tower up here. All right. There they are. How you guys doing? How you doing? We're gonna have a drink at the bar, have a bite to eat. As you can see, I got my gator bites, some French fries, and a rum drink. Now I'm at beautiful Turkey Creek Sanctuary Park. Gonna go for a nice walk. Maybe we'll see some more animals. There's the restrooms on the left. Well, just a few miles away from Camp Holly is Turkey Creek. So I thought I'd come by Turkey Creek, go for a little walk, see some animals, and just see what's going on today. It was supposed to rain today, and we've been getting a little bit of sprinkles, but not much. So you just never know with the weather in Florida. That old saying, if you don't like the weather in Florida, just wait 10 minutes because it'll change on you. Well, I want to thank everybody at Camp Holly for a great time and a great little adventure on the airboats. I want to thank all the people that went on camera. Very nice of you guys. Really appreciate you. I don't get a lot of people to go on camera. It's kind of a tough thing to get people to go on camera. Either they're camera shy, they're hiding from somebody, or they just don't want to be seen. So appreciate you and thank you again. But we got a live turtle in front of us right here, so I'm going to put the camera on him and see what he's doing. Let's check him out. Mr. Turtle himself, just enjoying his Sunday here. The weather's good for you right now. You're just kind of out and about. Not a care in the world, right? Well, I'm coming through this trail here and picking up back up on the boardwalk from another angle. And I'll make a right on this boardwalk and we'll head toward the lagoon. See if we can see anything happening in the lagoon or any squirrels maybe on the railings, and just see what's going on here today in Turkey Creek. It's a little humid, not too bad, but we're getting that humidity now in Florida, so it's something you got to get used to. But of course, you always go back home to a nice air conditioning house or a business somewhere where there's air conditioning. But when you're out in Florida, you feel it. As you can see, there's a lot of new boards here. Did a lot of replacement here, and these boards don't have any names on them, so I guess they weren't any extra people paying for any subscriptions, because you see these darker boards, older boards, have names on them. But they did a lot of work here. I guess with all the water and rain and hurricanes and things, it was about time. But they've done a lot of work on this boardwalk. Wow. Well, that's good. Turkey Creek keeps up with everything. They keep everything maintained, and you gotta love this place. Free parking, free admission, plenty of animals. And look at this, you got a tree going right in the middle. This is all new, right in the middle of this boardwalk. This bench is all new, so that's pretty good. Wow. They built the boardwalk with the tree in the center. Around this bend is the lagoon, Indian River Lagoon. See if we see any manatees out there, sea turtles, or those alligator garfish, or whatever they're called. But you can see they're known for having an American alligator here. Plenty of raccoons and things. Looks pretty calm in the lagoon. I don't see any alligators or manatees or anything. Well, we'll head around the lagoon and check out the other side of it, see what's going on over there. Well, I'm back on the walking trail out here and just looking around for some animals and things, but looks like it's kind of a slow day today at Turkey Creek. Not many animals are out. I don't see too many squirrels. You see a lot of them jumping around. Haven't seen any raccoons or snakes or anything yet. Hoping to catch an animal or two for camera and for you guys before I call it a day at Turkey Creek. But, you know, I can only do what I can do. I can only film what I can film. I can only show you what I can show you. Does that make any sense? All right, let's walk a little more and see if we can catch an animal or two. But so far, kind of a slow day. We got a squirrel right here. See him? I don't want to scare him. Look at this guy. Isn't he cute? If we start walking toward him, he'll take off. So I wanted to zoom in on him a little bit. Now we'll walk toward him a little. See, there he goes. There he goes. All right. We got you. All right, you're just doing your thing. Okay, baby. He just wants to run the boardwalk. I don't know what he's looking for. Food, sniffing around. There he goes. Well, I've been all over this boardwalk, coming back to the lagoon. And I'm going to go down this last trail and head back. Let's take one more look out here in the lagoon. Nothing really going on. A slow day today with animals at Turkey Creek. You can see our sign here about snakes and gators. And there's always an alligator, they say, that hangs out at this tree. But I never catch him. But I always have to check for him. I'd love to get him on camera. And I'll deal with him when I see him. Don't worry, folks. I know distancing. I'll keep my distance. I'll be okay. But it'd be good to catch him on camera. Now we walk down this trail. See if we catch any animals, snakes or anything. This is an area where it can get pretty busy. And I've got back here where there's woodpeckers going and different things. So you just never know. Well, let's see what develops. Well, you folks just missed it. Oh, here he is. Oh, here he is. There's a snake right here. Black snake. There he goes. See him? See him? Where is he? Right in there? There he goes. There he goes. I don't know if you caught him. Well, what happened was, I was walking along, and I always look at the ground because of snakes and things, because they blend right in and they look like these branches. And there was a snake right on the edge of that shrub area, black snake, so I'm sure he was non-venomous. It was probably a Eastern Indigo Snake or a black racer. But I stepped right alongside him and he moved real quick, startled me. So I jumped back and I had the camera off the whole time. So then I put the camera back on to try to catch him. And I'll have to take a look at the footage and see if I got him on there. But he kind of was more afraid of me than I was of him. But he did startle me. Did make me jump back. And yeah, yes, you just never know. This is an area of snakes and alligators. Trying to catch that alligator, but I did catch a snake, but I don't know if I got him on camera that good. And he was startled and I was startled. Hey, we both were startled. All right, now we'll come out to this main area over here where I'm not so tight with the nature. I got a little bit more time to react. That's kind of a tight area back there. Is that's an injury or what?
It's got a fungus.
That's what it is, a fungus on this manatee. And they all know about him, right? Because I heard that they reported. Look how big this guy is. Oh, he's huge. But he ain't looking too healthy, huh? Wow. This guy's a big fella, isn't he? Look at him go. Where you going, buddy? Oh, I'm making you nervous, ain't I? Yeah, you're in a hurry now. Yeah, you better get going. Be careful now. I'm a big threat to you. Oh, yeah. You're cute. Look at you go. I'll let you do your thing and I'll go about my thing. How's that? Well, I'm coming to the end of my walk here at Turkey Creek. Did get some animals after all, so we got some things to see here, but I'm heading back. The humidity's getting to me a little bit and I want to go home and relax, do some editing and just kind of relax. It's a Sunday. Well, hope you've enjoyed this video. A look at Camp Hawley and Turkey Creek. Both places are great. Go down to Camp Hawley for a great experience on those airboat rides and a good time. And come to Turkey Creek for free and walk out in nature and see if you see any animals or snakes or raccoons or turtles or what you may see. Now I'm looking at a big turtle right here, but I'm not going to put him on camera because I'm calling it a day. So I hope you're happy, healthy, taking care of yourself. Watch for more videos. And what is it I always say? Oh, that's right. We will see you soon.